Hey everyone, Catch 'em All Collectibles here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about some core fundamental tenets of my business, and I would hope that if someone were tasked with describing me in a few words, I hope these videos would be right up there near the top of the list, perhaps with words like robot or maybe spreadsheet, but the two words, trust and transparency. I pride myself in being quite transparent. I think there's a limit with transparency. I think that giving too much transparency can toe the line on giving fish versus teaching to fish. And I think a lot of people tend to look for shortcuts. This is actually going to be an upcoming video in the next few weeks. I think a lot of people look for rules of thumbs or shortcuts to try to just towing the line of the whole get rich quick epidemic that we find in a lot of different spheres. But yeah, a lot of people really just want to be given, do XYZ, make a lot of money. And I think that's the worst thing for you. I think learning to fish and what I try to do, going all the way back, I'll link it above. There's going to be a few videos linked above during this video. It's going to be fairly short, but there's some things that I'm throwing back to, and then a few videos that I'll tease coming out in the future. But yeah, my channel trailer. I've had this channel now for going on 2.5 years, been full time about 2.5 years now. And my goal for this channel is to teach to fish, not to give fish. I think that's a lot more valuable. This is what I'm doing and why. This is my line of thinking behind something. I point to a lot of the same cards over and over and over. I know PSA 10 Celebrations Charizard is not the best play, but it embodies a lot of the things that I look for in plays. An easy to grade set, a highly popular species, high liquidity, high popularity. So it ties in a lot of those things. And if you use those and you go to TCG Fish, you go to PokeData, you go to Pokemon Price, and you look for cards that could have the margin, you get that firsthand experience yourself. You're going to lose some here and there, but failure is a good teacher as long as you are paying attention, as long as you're taking those lessons as they come. Don't externalize. Don't become a victim to PSA, a victim of the market, a victim of XYZ. As long as I tried this and I failed, it was me. It's a me problem, and this is what I need to do to fix it. Absolutely, you're going to have a bad grader someday. Absolutely, things are going to get lost in the mail, but you can't just externalize everything and say the world is out to get me. Be very careful of that. I might have a video that solely dives into that. Could get a bit spicy there. But anyways, yeah, trust and transparency. I give a lot, and I have Q&As on PokeFlips, and I have Q&As in my live streams every other week. I answer all my YouTube comments. I interact with all my YouTube comments. A lot of them aren't questions. I just give them the heart or whatever. But all my emails, all my Instagram messages, someday, maybe my channel, antiviral linked above, probably not at a huge risk of my channel exploding, going viral, getting to where I can't answer all my comments and messages. But as of today, I can. Shoot me a message on Instagram. I'm not going to give you everything. Again, transparency to a point, but I answer most questions and I try to provide value where I can. If you want to go deeper, the paywall is there. That's the deeper stuff that a lot of things people wouldn't enjoy it on YouTube. Some people seek it out. Some people want that. It's there if you want it. You don't need to if you don't. I made a video some time ago too. Another one linked above. We're probably going to have 5 by the time this is over. eBay, PWCC, Heritage Golden. There has been a history of, especially during 2020 and 2021, record prices being achieved and us as the market not knowing whether or not they were valid. For anyone who doesn't know, 130point.com, 130point.com, and Terapeak. Go to eBay, go to the research tab, go to Terapeak. eBay only retains information for 90 days. Terapeak will retain it for 2 years, maybe 3 years. I think they just increased it to 3 years. But price history of eBay sales is very important. One thing I love about doing my business on eBay, one, they do the advertising for me, they do the customers for me. People call it Feebay. But yeah, I could go on a whole rant, make a whole video about why I use eBay and why I don't use my own website, why I don't sell on Instagram. I love that it creates a public record of sorts. Shout out to TCG Fish, Pokemon Price, all the websites that PokeData that compile all the data before they leave the 90-day period that they're on eBay. All that public record, all that price history, though you shouldn't take it as gospel, though you shouldn't take it, well, 10 other people paid X price, so I should too. I mean, only pay what you're willing to pay on a given card. But having that price record there is, it helps create trust. It helps create transparency in a market. So doing public deals, I strongly prefer to private deals for many reasons, that being the main one of the main ones. And yeah, again, transparency can go, I mean, it's funny, tying back to the paywall thing that I talked about. Some people say you hide things behind a paywall, you're not transparent at all. And then other people say you're too transparent, you're spilling the sauce, you're spilling the plays. I mean, which is it? Get off the fence. But anyways, yeah, transparency, I think, is very, very important. And I try to operate in a way. One thing that eBay allows me to do too, I hope you trust me. I really hope you trust me. I believe that I give people no reason not to trust me. I do the vault consignment service where that is fundamental. That is a requirement of people sending and trusting their cards with me. And nice thing about eBay though, you don't really have to trust me though. I send it to the vault. They authenticate it. They are a third party, unbiased arbiter of the transaction, essentially. So even though you can trust me, when you're buying from me as the consumer, the consignor obviously has to trust me that I'm going to send it into the vault, that I'm going to pay them out afterwards. And but the buyers, the consumers, I try to create trust, and I try to transact in a way where you don't even need to trust me. I fully insure everything. I sell on eBay, authenticity guarantee. They're going to ensure that you get your goods, or you're going to be reimbursed if not. Buyer protection through your credit card. So I think a big part of it is, and another future video, this isn't, I guess I will both link a video above where I talk about, and actually right where it's linked, there's actually a mystery pack. And these have been kind of hot lately. Mystery packs, all the conversation around, is it just, is it not? Video above will tell you my thoughts on all of it. TLDW, I mean, please go watch it if you haven't yet, but too long didn't watch, is that as long as everyone's being honest and as long as what's shown is actually there, I think it's all fair game. It's a product, it has a price, buy it or don't buy it. I tend to do my mystery type products. I sell a mystery slab for 18 bucks, 15, 18 bucks on eBay. I sell mystery, I actually sold in the past 2 weeks, I sold 100 quantity of a 12-pack mystery lot listing for $30. I mean, less than about $2.50 a pack. You're not getting base set. You're not getting these. These are not in the photo, and you're not getting them. I do not tell you you're going to get them. The best pack you might get a 151. You might get a Crown Zenith or something like that. But you're mostly getting Scarlet and Violet. You're mostly getting the cheaper packs, and paying $2.50 a pack, that's not unreasonable. So that is the route that I take. I don't sell the products with the massively high gambler's premium. In a perfect world, I would be able to just sell every pack for what it is, but this is the teaser for the upcoming video. Might be the video next week. We are getting close to the end of the year. You're watching this on the 11th. There's only 2 more videos before the end of the year. The third video from now will be on January 1st, 2024. What a crazy thought that is. It blows my mind how quick 2023 went by. But anyways, money allergies. Money allergy is a concept that I have talked about from time to time, and I'm going to do a whole video delving into it. People, I mean, very, very short teaser for what it will be. People have money. They don't know what they want. They just know that they want the money gone. And that will turn into its own video where I show the products that I sell and how I wouldn't say I take advantage of that, but how I optimize for that reality, because it's just a reality in the business, in the world we live in, that some amount of people don't know what they want. They just want to buy something. So yeah, I think, what else do we have going? Looking at my quick notes here, I think that's everything I wanted to touch on. So let me know your thoughts in the description below. Hopefully everyone can fully trust me, and a lot of what I sell is pretty straightforward. It is third-party authenticated. I want you to trust me, but I want to put transactions in a way that you don't even have to trust me, because you're buying 12 packs for 30 bucks. I mean, no one is, I can't say no one. You need to be careful out there. You definitely need to be careful out there. But all my products come from Pokemon directly. I break them down, as I say in my descriptions. You need to be careful, but I am not, and most people are not, resealing $2.50 packs to try to pull one over on you. Most products by people who have more to lose than they would gain by cheating you. And the video I linked earlier talked about the PokeRev packs. I would trust a lot of those. And one thing where transparency has gone too far in many instances on my channel, and I get this commentary a bit too. I actually have had this commentary from some of my consigners. Some points I'm almost too transparent on my thought that a lot of these things are priced too high relative to how I value them. And that I would rather be seen as transparent to a fault, to where you can trust me, to where you can trust that I'm just here to make some money, here to run a business. I mean, you got to make money to run a business, but I'm doing it as openly and honestly as possible. I'm not going to give you my whole tax return. I'm not going to tell you what to buy, tell you what's going to make you $1 million, because I don't know. I getting here to where I am, I had that lucky streak of the boom. I had several years of tailwind. I have this amazing market we're still in today, but I'm doing the best I can, and I'm answering the questions that people give me as openly and honestly as I can. And I am, I'm doing what I'm doing here, and I'm putting it all out on YouTube for you. So if you have any commentary on that, any questions, let me know in the comments below. As always, I appreciate everyone watching. Upcoming videos will be the money allergy that I talked about. MetaZoo promo release will be coming soon. And also, I don't know if it'll be Christmas will be a video. I don't know what I'll do on Christmas. Maybe I'll do something special for that. But shortly into the new year, I will be releasing videos on merch. Merch is something that I talked about in a recent live, a to-do list item that I've been talking about for quite some time. And yeah, so that's a little bit of what's going on right now, what's upcoming. I appreciate everyone watching. I will catch you all later.